What's up, y'all? This is going to be a twin flame no communication reading. This is a really deep energy, so don't force this reading if it's not for you or if you don't feel that explicit call to it at this time. This is for anyone who has a very intense, undeniable soulmate twin flame bond, and for whatever reason they are not in communication with that individual at this time. And this is to help you reflect, this is to help you process any guidance, any messages that need to come out for you to help you through this time. You'll know this is meant for you if it feels aligned, if it feels good as you're listening to it, if the messages are resonating with you. So like I said, don't force it if you're not in the space to be with this reading right now. I'm going to start with getting a guiding surface level energy to start the reading, and we'll go deeper from there. Justice in reverse. So this is definitely about some individual from your past, someone that you've known for a long time, you have a lot of history with. It also feels to me like this is someone that you've been in contact with them for multiple lifetimes. This is not new to just this lifetime. So a big message coming with that is there may be a lot of energies that you are experiencing or see that like you can't really find its justification or rationality based in just this lifetime, and it can cause you to feel all different types of ways. But know that this is real energy that you're experiencing and feeling, and it could be tied to a whole other lifetime that you don't have the consciousness of. So really have patience with yourself through this. Trust what you're feeling. Don't ever let these feelings and experiences make you feel crazy or like like you're not based in this reality. You're just also picking up different realities at the same time. Also, what's standing out to me is on this card is the balance, the scale of balance. Like, trust that the energies are naturally always moving towards a space of balance. It can take a really long time, lifetimes, to get there, but trust that this is the way the energies are moving. And so it's also calling for a certain trust and surrender to that, and allowing the energies to flow. And you can move and take action and all of that based on how you feel intuitively guided to do so. But don't be forcing anything out of a space of, oh my gosh, like I need to fix this situation, because like you can feel how deep this connection is, and sometimes you may feel like it's your responsibility to mend these energies somehow, to make them find some sort of resolution or conclusion or balance. And this is telling me like it's not on you, and it's something that's like taking a really long time to play out. And y'all are tied up in different karmic cycles that it's just like it's calling for a certain trust and surrender that the universe knows what it's doing. This is bigger than just you. It's not something that you can balance all on your own. That's the whole point of balance. Like, it takes both sides to balance. King of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. And Five of Wands. So I feel like there is a divine masculine energy here. Don't attach that to gender. It just means like generally within a twin flame soulmate connection there is a feminine energy and a masculine energy, just in terms of the balance of energies, but it's not tied to gender. And anyways, so there's a masculine energy here who is very much Oh, also, I might add, we all have divine masculine and feminine within us. It's just generally one is kind of leading a little bit more than the other, but not necessarily. Anyways, divine masculine is in the past has really struggled with vulnerability, expression of emotion. But that doesn't mean that they haven't been feeling it. They very much have, as the King of Cups. King of Cups is known as some, like, an energy that feels tremendous depth, but it's like they don't have the tools, they don't have the, courage. Like, they just, it's not a critique against their character necessarily. It's just like there's an unfolding of evolution, and you can't rush it. You can't condemn it for not being where it will be in the future just yet. You feel me? Like, it's like in the past they were not able, they did not have the means, the tools, the sense of self to come through with this vulnerability, this expression. And it's resulted in this Three of Swords for them in the past. Like, they've endured major heartbreak. I feel like major heartbreak has been endured on both sides of this connection at different points or some point. So there is a lot of pain here that this is all past energy, but it's very relevant. Like, there is a past, present, and future in this 3D reality, but also on the quantum field or whatever, like, everything is real in each moment. Everything is present. Everything is affecting the present moment. And so this is coming up at the very beginning of the reading because I feel like this is some of the most important energy to take into account within this connection at this time as you're trying to figure out how to move through it. They did what they were able. They moved how they were showing up at that present moment, and it didn't come through as vulnerability and expression in the 3D for you. And with the Three of Swords, like, trust that you are not the only one who endured pain through this lack of ability to express. Like, that built up within them. That was energy that they had to then, deal with the consequences of not being able to express that. I just got a message, like, they really admire your ability to express, your freedom to express. It's something that they almost envy. Like, they're like, I wish I was there, but I'm not right now. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of internal conflict going on in the present moment. This is all past energy. This is something that's very actively happening right now, like right this second, right this minute. This all feels very much the divine masculine that we're talking about, but take it how it resonates. This could be you, this could be your other person, and this individual is going through really intense like, internal back and forth. It's a bit of a chaotic energy. It feels pretty overwhelming, and let's go deeper. Energies are definitely being stirred in the present moment, where, like, in the past they were able to more eat it as, like, just a heartbreak, but it's getting, like, stirred up again. The Hierophant and the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it feels like for a long time this person has been somewhat captive to their, like, threatening thoughts that I think they've endured a lot of disappointment with the self over not being able to express themselves, and it's even come out in ways that it's like they haven't consciously tied it to their inability to express their feelings for you, but it's like this energy has popped out in different ways in their life, and it's definitely been very detrimental in terms of like stirring negative thoughts of the self. And they're they're like, I'm done, like I can't do this anymore, like something has to change here. And they're being redirected energetically to sort of like, it's like they didn't know what all this was coming from, but they've set this intention, like I have to change this, I have to, like I can't take it anymore. And the energies are helping to guide them to find the source, the root of some of these negative thoughts, these issues that they've been enduring. And King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So with the Hierophant, I feel like they're learning new boundaries for themselves. And King of Pentacles, it's interesting the way things are being highlighted to them. I feel like this individual could be considered really successful, really abundant in their career and these more pentacle based material type of things. Like in the 3D, like life is good for them, like life looks really good. And it's like, I think they've accomplished a lot of their goals. It feels like, brother, can you chill? Brother, chill, bro. It feels like when they turned so far away from all these emotions and love that they had consuming and overflowing them, that they weren't able to express, whether this was even on a really conscious level or more of a subconscious level for them, like they had a lot of energy that they weren't able to release, weren't able to express. And because they weren't able to confront that at that time, they redirected their energy in the way that they could, in the way that they felt more comfortable and able to invest energy into. And so they've invested a lot of this energy into their career and these material based energies. And it's like the goals have stacked up. The goals have, like, you know, they've seen a lot come to life, and they've seen a lot of success here. But it's almost like until they were going to achieve all this, they were never going to be able to then look around and see like what their blind spot is. It's like, how do I say this? It's like they had some really intense goal or like path that they really wanted to see success in. And it's like, if they were still at the beginning of that venture, like they still would be in this space of not even looking around to see like what it is they missed, what these emotions were that they overlooked or they numbed out or they ran away from. And so it's almost like the universe really helped them and really guided them to be able to get to this level of success, this level of unlocking and really bringing their goals and their dreams to life in a way where it's like, now they're like, okay, I'm here, I did what I said I was gonna do. And like in a lot of ways it feels really great, and there's a lot here, but there's something missing. There's something that I feel, you know, like they thought once they got here everything was going to be Gucci, they were going to just feel ultimately fulfilled, and like it's not like they need anything else. And they're here and they're like, but why do I still feel like there's something I'm missing, there's something I missed and overlooked? And it's allowing them this reflection to look around and go deeper within themselves. And I think that's why they're experiencing so much of this like back and forth conflict within themselves. They're trying to figure out what it is, like where is this blind spot. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse. With the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like underneath the surface of things, things look really good in the 3D, but underneath the surface, they're going through a lot of turmoil, and it's all based in the brain. It's based in thoughts of like negative self-talk and guilt, and these denser energies are kind of have been kind of consuming and weighing them. And as painful as it's been for them to have to go through this, it's also just part of their divine journey with all of this. Like, they were meant to accomplish these goals. They were meant to get to this height for themselves, to then be able to have reflection and go back and then work towards the energies that they weren't able to work through in the past at that time. And now they have to build that strength. They have to build those skills, those abilities to become able to confront that. It's something that they can't numb and run away from forever. It's popping out as all these like intrusive thoughts and things that they can't control, and until they go back and they find a way to balance these energies and work through them, to be able to release and express them, they're still going to be bombarded by these really intense and negative thoughts and self-talk. Let's go a little deeper. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like in the past, when they saw themselves like in the space that they're at now, they saw it as like being so blessed that it's like, when it comes to love, I could take it or leave it. You feel me? Like, they thought it was going to be in a space where they were just able to control their emotions the way they always have. And what they thought was controlling their emotions was actually suppressing them in a way. And it's like, now they have to come up. It's just that time. Like, because of the space they've gotten to, like, that's what's left for them to confront and deal with. And yeah, they're not feeling exactly how they imagined they would, and that's why it's causing this reflection. It's like, I can't deny that I feel some sort of vacancy right now, some sort of missing. I don't feel like I could take it or leave it. Like, there's something here. And with the Magician, they're starting to really step into their power and actively visualize for themselves, like, what are the different possibilities for me? What are the different paths for me? With the Seven of Cups, it's like they're seeing like how much is possible. There's so many different paths being confronted to being like given to them right now, and they're like having to really visualize these and contemplate these, and it feels really overwhelming with the Five of Wands. And I don't think the way this reading feels, it's like, because I'm talking about the really present moment with this person, I don't think they're fully conscious just yet how tied this is to you. I know it's also tied to this connection, because that's what this reading is about, and these are the energies that are coming up. And but it's like on a conscious 3D level, they're still putting the pieces together. They're still in the process of visualizing and trying to figure this out. And like I said, it's telling me to come back to this reminder in the beginning of, like, you are like, this connection is not your responsibility. And so I know it's tough, but you have to surrender to patience here. You have to surrender to the balance of this. It's like, you can't keep expressing or extending yourself where this person hasn't clued in yet. It's there's a lot. I feel like this message is coming up to kind of paint a picture of what all is going on the other side of this, to help you find some sort of relief or peace around the process of this, and that it's not like the ball is not in your court, and you don't need to force it to be. And like, this person, at the end of the day, I just feel like for most of y'all, this is your other person, but take it how it resonates, like if this is you. But their inability to express emotions towards you has not come from a place of their lack of love for you or any malicious intent. It's nothing like that. It's just that they haven't been in the space where they were evolved to that capacity to do that, and it's asking for a certain understanding of that from you. And yeah, a patience, knowing that this is beyond a single lifetime, and this is a connection that's really, really real. Like, it's very intense energetically, and as human beings, like, this is a lot to process, this is a lot to know how to move through, and it's not all on you to do it. And yeah, I'm gonna go in with a Priestess of Light Oracle card to get a concluding message for this reading. What is our concluding message for this Twin Flames No Communication reading? Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. And that's so Seven of Cups, which was our last tarot card that came out. I feel like it's really important to have hope for this situation, to have like these different visualizations. Like, it's so powerful for both you and them to be able to hold this space of openness and love and yeah, hopeful optimism, and knowing that anything is possible here. We don't know how this is going to unfold. Everyone has their own free will. It's not something that's just like a done deal. It's energy that's doing its best to play out, and there are such high opportunities for this energy to play out. It's love, like, come on. And so being able to continue to hold those visions, continue to be open to these possibilities, it's so important. It's energetically important beyond what we as human beings are really able to perceive or foresee. This is all a connection that's based in love, and it's bigger than y'all, and it's bigger than you. So keep that view of the future. Keep yourself high, keep your spirits high, however you can, however you need to. It's divinely important. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.